My name is James O'Keefe. I'm an investigative reporter.
Sir, have them turn off your cameras. I'm gonna get in the car and go.
Okay, we're talking about hundreds of millions of dollars of abuse of taxpayer dollars. It would be unethical for me not to go undercover and expose this filth, this smut, this disgusting, illegal behavior.
Ratings, and I agree with
No.
No.
It's about hundreds of millions of dollars of taxpayer cash that is being stolen from the American people.
You're absolutely right.
This is not about ratings, ma'am.
You're absolutely right.
And my question for you is, why didn't you bring up that this is illegal? My name is James O'Keefe.
Turn that off.
So with Melayne, we have the clips. Where are they?
Yeah.
Sit back and collect my percentage. Is that in that clip you sent me?
Yeah,
That's number 3.
All right, that works.
My percentage, they do the majority of it. So we do about 20% of the work.
We take off the wig kind of a thing.
Yeah.
Be a little discreet. Come on in. Bring it in a little bit. This is how we do it at OMG. We're undercover at the Epstein protest. We're in the depositions during the day in federal court with the FBI agents. And now we're going in disguise, changing pants in the back of the parking lot. This is a day in the life of James O'Keefe. Okay, let me see. Okay. Wait, hold. Hello.
Hey there, Mark.
Hi there.
How are you?
So we have some news for you here, okay?
Okay.
So we are actually, we're actually investigative reporters.
Get out.
We're investigative reporters.
Are you serious?
And we've done an undercover investigation on ATI.
Mm-hmm.
We're not actually here to buy catering from you.
Okay.
My name is James O'Keefe. I'm an investigative reporter, and you're on video.
Sir, have them turn off your cameras. I'm gonna get in the car and go.
Okay. Now that we have the cameras rolling, I'd love to show you some of this footage.
So we do about 20% of the work.
So ATI do 20%, and those subcontractors do like 80% of the work.
80% of the work.
I can say, in my opinion, that the contracts that I feel were signed felt like we weren't doing 51% of the work. And I never...
What were you doing? Less than 51%?
In my opinion, yes.
Well, 20 is a lot less than 51.
That I felt like I was saying that in a general context.
This is juicy gossip. I love it.
No, this is fact. This is not gossip.
So ATI do 20%, and those subcontractors do like 80%.
80% of the work.
That's all my opinion.
Right. I don't know if we want to share they do all the work.
No.
Why were you whispering?
Because it's illegal to do less than 51%, I'm affirming that we don't want people to know this because it's illegal. And you emphatically respond, no, we don't want to share it.
No.
Oh, okay. What?
You're whispering,
Yeah.
you don't want people to know this.
Yeah.
I would assume Firmage wouldn't want people to know that if that, in fact, were the case.
Was there some rules or something like that you were telling me about, like that you have to report 51%?
51% on paper. Correct.
Right.
51% on paper.
Is
that your opinion?
Of when you're doing set aside?
Correct.
Yes, you have to be
Is that your
51% during the work.
Is that your opinion or is that a fact?
No, that's a fact.
Okay, perfect.
But in reality,
Right. Exactly.
exactly.
Yeah. As long as it's on paper.
As long as it's on paper.
51%. We're good to go.
You know, exactly. You seem to acknowledge that sometimes in reality is different than what's on paper.
Okay.
You seem to acknowledge that. I'm sorry?
That's what you felt when
Now
I said
I'm quoting you.
That's what you
I'm showing you. Watch.
Right. Exactly.
But you're saying, but in reality, what does that mean to me?
As long as it's on paper, you're good to go. Because on paper it's 51%,
Right.
but in reality you had said 20%.
So we do about 20% of the work.
So ATI do 20%, and those subcontractors do like 80% of the work.
80% of the work.
I feel like we were talking in general there.
Okay.
I don't know that I was speaking specifically for ATI. But yes, on paper, because it's a contract, if you have to be doing 50%, 51% of the work for it to be awarded a set aside.
Even though it's 20% here.
We do the majority of it.
So we do about 20% of the work.
So
Yeah, that's my opinion.
yeah.
This is fact. This is not gossip. That's my opinion.
It's interesting how it conveniently becomes your opinion when it's
don't
illegal.
Say conveniently.
Okay.
No, because I was never involved in any contracts, major meetings that they had where contracts were already executed. Okay.
So anyway, are you familiar with the case of this Supreme Court case, Cousisis versus the United States, falsely claiming compliance with disadvantages business enterprise requirements? Basically what it means is that this 51% thing is very serious, and there could be an indictment here.
Yeah.
Are you aware that Firmage, Crutchfield, or ATI was doing anything illegal?
I can't say that I was aware of it. I can say that when they had meetings, any meetings for that matter, regarding contracts on a high level, lower level, whatever, I was hired as their contracts manager. I was never involved in any of those meetings.
And that chief financial officer being married to the...
I don't know if they're married yet.
They're
engaged.
engaged.
This is Melayne. You don't know this, but Firmage and I are engaged. And I was like, oh, congratulations, right?
If you're married to the CFO, my manager, who do I come to if I'm having difficulties with the CEO, getting information from the CEO, but that's your soon-to-be husband or wife? How can I really get true help with anything that I may want to bring to the organization's attention if my management chain is married? That's hard. What I'll employ you to do, and what you stated before the cameras rolled, is that you spoke to other employees at
We did.
ATI.
We did.
They don't know they were on camera,
So,
right?
so the thing about journalism is, whether it's 1, 2, 5, 10, 30 people, it's about the truth.
Correct.
Because my job is to get to the truth. We felt, since you brought it up repeatedly, that the only way for us to get to this truth was to do this the way that we did.
Since I brought one up repeatedly.
Why are you coming out with cameras and
Yeah, because that's
things?
abrupt.
Or honey than vinegar is what you said?
You guys played, you get more bees with honey, right? But you guys played it up, made me waste my time and give you a catering proposal.
Is it a waste of the taxpayers' money?
No,
don't go there. Don't go there. Don't do that.
Twist my words.
No, I'm asking you a
I'm
question.
a taxpayer too. Well, you got a wig in your hand, you're coming up, then that does nothing but upset people. Right? If you want to get someone that's unethical, do what you're doing now.
Again, I think the American people are pissed off about the fraud that you, and I'm not saying that you're a bad person. You got yourself caught up maybe with some bad people, but unfortunately, we're talking about hundreds of millions of dollars of abuse of taxpayer dollars, and we're talking about a wig and a pair of glasses? Come on.
No.
It would be unethical for me not to go undercover and expose this filth, this smut, this disgusting illegal behavior.
Ratings, and I agree with you.
No.
No, I agree
No. It's about hundreds of millions of dollars of taxpayer cash that is being stolen from the American people.
You're absolutely right.
This is not about ratings, ma'am.
You're absolutely right.
This is called a mic, and the problem is if I go up to someone and be like, "Hey, tell me about? Do you break the law?"
No.
They're not going to be like, "Yes, we only do half the work."
Let me tell you.
That's
you want my opinion on that?
No, I don't want your opinion.
You're not
I want the
going
truth.
The truth does matter, but if you're going to end up talking to an employee that loses their job the next day, and now they're on the street, that's the hesitancy of normal people. I don't have to worry about them firing me. I'm already fired. I'm good.
Lost in the 90-minute conversation you and I had at that dinner table is any semblance of right and wrong.
Yeah.
There was no morality, and I'll play the raw tape. There was no ethics. There was no discussion about...
You're preaching to the choir.
Yes, but here's the problem I have with that. You didn't bring up any ethical considerations. You didn't say this is wrong. You just proceeded to talk. And my question for you is, why didn't you bring up that this is illegal?
One, it's my opinion. I can't say they're doing anything illegal if I wasn't involved in anything to visually see that, oh my God, this is illegal, right? I can only give my opinion and what I felt when I was there. This is fact. This is not gossip. Oh, you can turn that off now. You got enough. You're good. Right? That's getting ridiculous. But let's talk about that.
Okay.
Part.
All right.
Turn off. You understand all?
So, we spoke to Melayne. It's kind of unclear just how villainous she is. She definitely participated and seemed to go along with a lot of the comments. And I tried to call her out on a lot of her arguments that it's just her opinion, that no, she doesn't like our undercover methods. I talked to her in the parking lot at length for about an hour and a half. Melayne is attempting, as I speak here right now, to get us in touch with other people that work at ATI, including the CEO, has made the attempt to try to get in touch with the CEO to cooperate with our investigation to expose what's really happening inside ATI.